Hi, everybody, and welcome to this week's edition of 6 Minute Saturday. I'm Tina Powell of C-Suite Social Media, here to bring you great marketing tips in 6 minutes or more. Today, we are going to be talking about Twitter analytics, the ABCs of Twitter analytics. I think that it's an episode that you're going to love. And I will say that you will notice that the background is a little bit different from where I usually record. And that's because I'm in Killington, Vermont on location. But I do have, as usual, a great screen cast, great PowerPoint ready for you. And so we're going to hit the timer. And let me switch the screen for you first. And get set. I can't wait to deliver this, actually. Okay, here we go. Starting the clock in 6 minutes right now. Here we go. Okay, so the ABCs of Twitter analytics, totally important. We've never really talked about it before, but it's so easy and it's so important. We have that whole ROI question. Is social media performing? Am I getting engagement? Some of you are using products like a Hootsuite or a Buffer for your posts, and that has a separate analytics. Today, we're going to be talking exclusively about Twitter analytics, the ABCs. So let's get into it. The first ABC that I want you to know is that A, you have to enable it. So that is what is tripping people up in the first place. If you go to the website that I have right there for you, https analytics.twitter.com. Analytics, you don't even have to worry about the HTTPS. It'll bring you right there. But go to analytics.twitter.com. You need to have your Twitter username and your password, which brings me to the next part. B, it is completely free and easy to use. That's another reason that you have to be on this platform. It really is worthwhile, and I'm going to show you why. And number 3, again, that's C. I promise that you will love it. So let's get into it, and I'll show you a little bit how. Activating the Twitter analytics dashboard, you'll see we just talked about that HTTPS, that analytics.twitter.com. Here's also to the help. I want you to make sure that you have both URLs, and ideally what I would do if I were you is to divide your screen into half. Put one half to analytics.twitter.com and the other half to help.twitter.com. And this will help you walk yourself through it when I'm not there for you. But it's super easy. It's not complicated, I promise. So I think that you'll have a really good time setting it up. It will not be painful. Now, here's the hidden gem. Once you have Twitter analytics, there is a separate dashboard that you log into. But in addition to that, you can see the analytics per tweet. Okay, I'll say that again. You can look at analytics per tweet. There's different ways that you can look at the totality of your engagement on Twitter. You could go to the Twitter analytics, which we're going to show, or you can look at engagement per tweet. So keep in mind that different posts are going to perform differently. So here's how I want you to discover your own Twitter analytics. Start doing this on a few of your posts, okay? And you're going to see there is a hidden gem. And that hidden gem I have mapped for you right at the bottom where that circle is. You're going to click that, and then boom, you're going to get a series of analytics. And you can see that I have right here on the side screen, we have impressions, we have total engagement. This is such a useful function. I cannot tell you how many people I know who don't realize that they have it and can see this engagement per tweet. So again, when you're on your Twitter feed, start looking and start getting a sense of those analytics. Now, after you sign up on the analytics.twitter.com, here is what you're going to do. You're going to be brought to an entire different dashboard so that you see the totality of how your tweets are performing. You can do this you can see right on the, you can define the horizon is what I want to say. You can look at it per month, and then Twitter, the analytics within Twitter have predefined months, or you can give it a custom duration, which also too might be very useful if you're running a campaign, promoting a conference, for example, maybe promoting a new offering. Maybe you have a series of tweets going for a particular campaign, and you might want to again narrow that time duration. So you can see that, and then take a look at this graph. It's very useful. I also want to show you, and I'm showing you basically on the slide right here what it looks like when you're on that screen and you just you look down at the bottom, right? You scroll down at the bottom. Sorry, I'm getting a little sidetracked with my I want to try to keep today to 6 minutes. Anyway, so here you can see, and it's giving you a little bit of that engagement more towards that tweet function instead of looking at the totality. So again, and you can see some graphs on the right-hand side, right? You can see the engagement rate, and you could see the link clicks and whatever. But here also too, look, bear with me for a second. Go back to the top of the screen, to the top left, where you see a blue bar and you see the word tweets, and it's highlighted by the blue bar, right? Now watch this. I'm going to change the screen, and we just went from tweets to audience. So you're going to get an entirely set of different demographics and psychographics and different metrics when you are on each different tab. The home, the tweets, the audience, those are the three most important things. The events and more, you can play with that on your own time, but I really want to encourage you to explore the home, the tweets, and the audiences. If I scroll down the audience, this is what I'm going to see. I'm going to start to get a breakdown of the demographics of my audience. In the case of my followers for Twitter, you can see that 59% are male and 41% female. What's up with that, ladies? You've got to follow me on Twitter, Tina C. Powell at Twitter. But key also, too, in the left hand are the interests. I'm getting a feel also, too, for occupation. You'll have to scroll down. Again, do this on your own Twitter. We're going to end in a few seconds here. And then the household income, really super important, especially the next step, taking Twitter analytics to run paid traffic against that. Now you get an understanding of who your audience is. And again, you're going to create audiences based on this type of analytics. So the story is, follow me on Twitter, Tina C. Powell on Twitter, and start taking a look at this analytics. Again, remember, go back to this recording. We did it per tweet, and then we looked at the entire array. We looked at the totality of our Twitter account and looked at engagement through a lot of different lenses. So I hope that you found this broadcast valuable. Please do me a favor and subscribe if you have any other questions. Tina at csuitesocialmedia.com. Bye from Killington, Vermont. Everybody have a super great weekend and a super, super Saturday. Thanks. Bye.